Greetings and welcome to the Vedic Cultural Fellowship. My name is Howard Beckman, also known as Hamsavatar Das, and I'm one of the directors of the Vedic Cultural Fellowship here in Ocala, Florida, United States. Our directors span the globe, the main directors being here in the USA, in India, and also in the United Kingdom. But we have many people who are on our advisory board from far corners of the globe. The thing which binds us all together is that we are all interested in the sacred spiritual tenets of the philosophy of the ancient Vedic civilization. This civilization brought us yoga. Yoga is known to many people, but it is not always known as the spiritual science that it is. And it is spiritual science. Yoga means union. And real yoga means to understand our union with the Supreme as a spiritual spark of the Supreme. Yoga is a wonderful exercise program. It is a wonderful program for calming the mind, for making the mind quiet and peaceful. But the real goal of yoga is to be able to understand one's true self, to begin to be able to find the ultimate goal of human life. Vedic astrology is also one of the ancient sciences of the Vedic civilization. And its means, shall we say, or its usage, is for human beings to understand themselves as eternal beings. For it allows us to understand the karma that a person brings with them into this lifetime. So therefore, immediately we begin to understand that we have been here before. Transmigration of the soul from one body to the next is a fact, and it is a basic tenet of the understandings of not only Vedic astrology, but of the yoga system, and also of the Ayurvedic system of medicine. Ayurveda seeks to treat the whole person, not just the physical body. It is a preventative form of medicine, but it is also a form of healing that allows one to be able to begin to see on all levels that without some spiritual peace, it is not possible to gain the peace of mind, the emotional health, and the physical health to be a complete person in all respects. The Vedic civilization offered so many sciences of art, of music. Well known are the sitar players such as Ravi Shankar, who brought such music as to make a person feel that they were entering the heavens. Well known is much of the wonderful art that has come from India, the many icons that we find in so many yoga centers or so many museums. And this also has at its core its spiritual depth. So we would invite all interested parties who have some interest already in Vedic culture, Vedic arts and sciences, to please join with us, to join in discussions that we have on the internet, to visit us here in Florida, to be able to also share with us your own experiences or your realizations, or those who have not yet begun to even understand what is this Vedic civilization, what is this Vedic knowledge, to be able to take a little bit and to understand, and maybe to add it to their lives and find it is a wonderful addition that can only be healing on so many levels. So I would invite anyone and everyone to take part in some way that they might feel drawn towards delving deeper, to going further within themselves and within the basic psyche that is congruent and that we all share as human beings. All of us share the desire for knowledge. All of us share the desire to become happy. And happiness is only available if we actually begin to understand who we are and what the real goals of human life are, not just the temporary ones that we may set forth for ourselves. Because after all, the things that were so important to us when we were very young become less important as we get older. But all of us feel the same. We all feel the same within the body. We've felt the same. when we remember our childhood, when we remember growing up, we don't feel so different inside. Only the body has grown older. But inside, that spiritual spark is ever fresh, ever youthful. So let us join together in that way which makes us all able to do so, regardless of age, regardless of nationality, regardless of religion, regardless of background. Anyone that is interested, please, you're invited to take part with us, and we hope that those who are already very steeped in Vedic knowledge will also share what they have learned with us, share their experience, and share their realizations. I thank you very much for listening and hope to see all of you in some way at some of the programs that we may be offering. Thank you. Namaste.